We found it. It exists. The ultimate Landcruiser does exist. Bulletproof, turbo diesel, outfitted with machine guns or mortar or a sentry gun. You pick. Guys, today we're going to go over the SVI Max3, the ultimate custom Landcruiser you can buy if you're in a certain part of the world, and it's Terminator grade. It's probably the best way to put it. Welcome back, Lexurious Fleet. If you are new to the channel, my name's Kirk. Big surprise, right? That's the name of the channel, but I cover Japanese and Korean autos, and the Landcruiser is one of our favorite vehicles to talk about here on the channel. And what better way to talk about it when we're talking about stopping 7.62 millimeter AK rounds covered in flaming hot fireballs. Let's get into it. Meet the SVI Max3, a bulletproof Toyota 79 series Landcruiser. Quick timeout. We don't get the 70 series here in the United States. And I've talked about this many times on the channel before. My video of the top 10 Toyotas we don't get in America, make sure to check that out. But let's get back into this one. Would you feel safe in this? Yeah, I think I would. It could just be a magnet for bullets because people want to take a shot at it, but let's keep going. It has 38 millimeter thick armored glass and steel plates, offering B6 ballistic protection. It's good enough to stop high-powered 5.56, that's like AR rounds or AR4 rounds, or 7.62 AK rounds. And if that's not enough, it can be upgraded to B7 for protection against armor-piercing bullets. Holy smokes. Now, if you want to return fire, it can be optioned with a 12.7 millimeter machine gun. Thales or Thales, forgive me, I'm not an arms dealer over here. I don't know all the pronunciations of those companies. But that's an automatic mortar. And you could have a remote-operated machine gun turret or a sentry turret. Okay, of course it's a ladder frame with leaf springs at the rear and coil springs up front, and it replaces the entire body with the armored body. It can be had in left or right-hand drive, and you can get it in tons of different formats, which would include the 4-door Australian pickup ute, the dual cab with the tray in the back. Now, it weighs 3,800 kilograms, which is 1,625 more than the regular 79 series Landcruiser. It's capable of 140 kilometers per hour. I'll put that in miles per hour. And that, of course, top speed is available when you put the 1VD FTV 4.5 liter turbo diesel V8 that we don't get in any product here in America. I've salivated over this engine for years now. It's just too bad. I don't think we'll ever see a Toyota diesel. I'll hold out hope, assuming they can figure out a way to make clean diesel with the new TNGA diesels. But 1VD, it's not a perfect engine. A lot of people say they have issues with it, but I still want it. Doesn't stop me from wanting it. Now, if you're getting this vehicle in South Africa, you can also get the 4-liter V6 or a 4.2-liter 6-cylinder diesel. I would not want this in the 4-liter petrol V6. This thing is way too heavy. Way too heavy. I mean, that would be reliable, but it would be definitely overstressed. I'd either have the 4.2-liter inline 6 diesel or the 1VD V8 diesel. Obviously, I'd pick that if I had the choice and the means to do so. Prices start from $1.5 million. Now, that's in South African currency. And then that translates to 133,000 Australian dollars. I'll put that in American dollars. There's a 3-month lead time in orders. They've already begun delivering Max 3s to customers, which includes a mining company. Make sure those miners are working. Drive around in this Landcruiser and point the turret at them. Better yet, the mortar. Hit them long range. Drop some bombs on them. Would you guys consider this the perfect Landcruiser? It's definitely not full of luxuries or amenities on the inside, but you're pretty much rolling it around in a tank. You still get a manual transmission, which that would be cool to have here in America. Again, bringing the Landcruiser series as a series to America would be genius. I just don't think they're going to do it. It would be wonderful to have some commercial vehicles like this in any shape or form, any 70 series. I know you can get some, I believe, in Canada for commercial mining uses, things like that. In the United States, it's a unicorn. I had to throw a quick audible at you guys. The audio stopped working over there at the other rig, so half of my footage from that has been scrapped. So since we're on the topic of amazing off-roading vehicles, I want to talk about this Kia Sorento. Looks pretty badass. Kia unveils 2 rugged X-Line Sorento concepts built for the wild. Look at that thing. They've given it unique 20-inch wheels, increased ride height to 8.3 inches, improved approach and departure angles, and a more advanced all-wheel drive snow mode, and a more robust roof rack than the outgoing Sorento. Now, this was customized by LGE CT Motorsports of San Dimas, California. Even though Kia lets you order customized options at the dealership, roof rack crossbars, tow hitches for trailers, side steps, etc., you're not going to get anything like these concept images. It's not going to look anything close to as badass. But let's just look at the images anyways, because why not? So this is the Yosemite edition, supposed to be better for high altitude. This one here is a Zion edition, which is supposed to be better for sand dunes and things, where the Yosemite is supposed to be better for high altitude. Which one would you pick? The green one, the Yosemite, or the sand dune Zion? I don't know. I think I might like the wheels on the Zion a little bit better, but the roof rack on the Yosemite one with those LEDs on the top. I mean, the roof luggage thing there just looks kind of frumpy, but those wheels are pretty cool, not gonna lie. Now, keep in mind, this is not body on frame like we just saw on that amazing 79 series Landcruiser, Terminator approved. This thing is definitely very soft core in comparison, but it does look really, really nice. Man, if you could buy Sorentos like this out of the factory, whew, that would be amazing. And transitioning to our last news piece of the day, 2022 Kia Sedona to be called the Carnival in the United States. Okay, so this is the Carnival. It hasn't arrived here yet. Obviously, it is only in South Korea. They also have the high limousine version I talked about last week, which gives you sunshades, a big screen TV, reclining chairs, etc. The Sedona here needs to be replaced. I think they're doing it to get rid of all the bad juju around the Sedona nameplate. Just like they got rid of the Optima nameplate. Remember, they replaced the Optima with the K5? Well, they're replacing the Sedona with the Carnival. Why would they do that? Well, the Optima and the Sedona both suffered massively from those huge burning vehicle recalls. Okay, so if they can clear the slate, oh man, I heard my neighbor had a Sedona, but it caught fire. It's like, well, but this Carnival, it kind of gives them a fresh, plain piece of paper. You guys know what I'm saying? A blank slate, a fresh start to their minivan nameplate. So still Sedona. I mean, really, it is. It's a little bit bigger. You can have a ton of passengers in this thing. Now, there is no word if it's going to be all-wheel drive yet or not. If they don't make it all-wheel drive, that's an automatic L in my book. The Pacifica just got all-wheel drive. The Sienna's hybrid standard and all-wheel drive standard. I mean, I love the practicality of it. It's huge. It's essentially an Expedition or a Suburban with sliding doors. But the problem is, if it doesn't have all-wheel drive, it's really, really going to reduce its usefulness to a lot of people here in America. But guys, that sums it up for today's news. Smash the like button if you haven't. I took down yesterday's video on the leaked Tundra images. And the reason for that is because the original leaker, he wasn't feeling so good. He didn't really intend for those images to be posted publicly, the ones that I found in the comment section over at Motor One. He thought he was sending them, and I could be wrong, I haven't had a chance to speak with him directly, but it sounded like he was trying to send them as a direct message to a specific person in the comment section. They became common knowledge, per se, for people who are in that area. And I happened to stumbled upon it and I made a video on it. Apparently, Toyota has been very, very aggressive, taking legal action in some cases with leaks like this. So if you got a chance to watch it, that's amazing. I still have the images. I'm not going to share them anytime soon until we probably get an official release or official tease. Then I'll probably post those images because it'll no longer be, under embargo or anything like that. But I just wanted to update you guys because I don't want to risk the channel. I don't want to risk my content. I don't want to risk my family because of a small video I made for a few thousand views. It's not worth it to me. But it was fun and I really enjoyed it. And the new Tundra, 99.9% sure that was the vehicle, because if it wasn't, Toyota wouldn't be taking action or threatening people or causing a ruckus. Okay. but it does look pretty promising from the potato, low quality, dark room images that we got. So guys, I'll see you in the comments. Subscribe if you're not for more Japanese and Korean auto news. And guys, the channel's growing. I'm about ready to hit 80,000 subscribers, on the journey to 100,000 and beyond. Can't thank you enough. And the tree back there, am I pointing at it? I think so. The tree back there, I'm getting more ornaments for it, so I think I'll feature that in one of my videos of decorating the tree with some ornaments that you guys have helped provided for along the way. So that, guys, thank you. Can't say thank you enough. You're amazing. Thank you for making my dreams come true. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Love your brothers and sisters, even if you don't like them. Okay? All right. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.